Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick tutorial today on getting cassettes to work when they have problems. Now, the one that I'm looking at today, this is something I've consistently seen lately, is I will buy a cassette off of eBay or somewhere and it'll say that it's tested, but this little pad inside here is either missing or it's just gone or whatever. So I have the pad. It was actually still in the cassette, laying loose. So that's what it looks like right there. It's just a little piece of foam. So when the head pushes up in there, it presses against that pad and it kind of keeps it steady in there, and you don't really want it to start rubbing on that metal all the time. Plus it's going to have a little gap and you could have some problems. So what I tend to do is I take some crazy glue, and the best thing I've found is to rewind the tape so that you're on that clear part, because you don't want vapors and stuff getting on the tape itself where it plays. So what I do is I put just a little dab of crazy glue on there. It's probably a little more than I needed, and then I somehow pick up the foam pad and place it back on where the crazy glue's at. Doesn't really take very long. I try to get it perfectly straight. It probably will still work either way, but OCD, I guess. So anyway, hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. I know this is a simple thing that most people probably already know, but it's something that I find quite often. And when they say tested, it may have worked for a split second when they put it in, but that foam pad being off to the side is going to create problems. So once you get the tape or the foam back in place, just take something and pull the tape back in on the clear area. And I usually let that set up for a while. So I'm just going to, well, I don't want to close it up because I don't want the fumes, in case there's fumes. Usually crazy glue is not so bad, but super glue fumes are really bad. I mean, they can even float up and get in your eye and things like that, and it can burn, you know. But anyway, I know this is not a high-tech video or anything, but I thought it would quickly give some clues on what you need to do. So once you get the glue on, I don't really know exact time or anything like that. It probably depends on the temperatures where you're at and things, but for the most part, just let it set for a bit before you play it. I would say, you know, 5-10 minutes would probably be plenty, depending on the glue and your temperatures and things like that. So anyway, if you're getting into classic cassettes for the first time, this video may save you some cassette and some heartache. I check every cassette that goes in or comes in, and any doubles that I get or anything like that that I resell, I check the foam and make sure that it's there. And I feel of it to see if it's loose. If it's very loose, then I re-glue it, and it saves a lot of hassle. But a lot of people don't know about that. They just throw a cassette in for a couple seconds, and if it makes a noise, they say, okay, it's tested, it's good to go. But obviously when you get it, you're going to be playing it longer than that. So anyway, stay tuned for more tips. I'm always coming across something, and again, this is probably a beginner thing, but hope you enjoyed and hope it was helpful. Have a good one.